Welcome back, everyone. Just making sure we go live. This is loading in. Back to some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Picking up right where we left off. Not exactly sure where that is, but I know we're sneaking around and we're in the center. I believe we have to go... Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Alright, so yeah, we have to return to the monastery crypt. Find the mural. Okay. So I need to make the mask. Is that the... I think this is where I have to go. Question the witness, and then search the scene. Alright, we can go do that real quick. Don't care. So we could just sneak around this way.
So, if you ever figure something out, deal.
Where is this guy that I have to question? Possibly upstairs?
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
No, it has to be in there. It has to be on the second floor.
There's a lot of you here. Which one of you is Elijah? Any idea where I might find Elijah?
Why are you asking?
I need to speak with him. Something happened during the night and he was there. He might have seen something important.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I saw him this morning by the cellar door. He was all dishevelled, muttering to himself. The poor wretch must have had a hell of a night.
Elijah isn't here.
Good Jesus. Yeah.
Careful.
Are any of you Elijah?
What do you want?
No.
Pater noster qui est in caelis, sanctificator nomen tuum, adveniat nomen tuum, sed libera.
So he was by the cellar door. Now, where might that be? No. Oh, we're 100% getting lost.
Christ almighty.
Leave me the hell alone.
He's blind drunk. He can barely speak.
will sober this dude up? The best way to sober up is to drink more.
I can still smell it. The smoke and... Christ almighty.
Food. I'm guessing that's what he needs. Food or like water. There's nothing in here? Well, now that I'm close to the alchemy bench, I'm just going to do that real quick. Oh, wait, alchemy benches. What? In here? No, but we can get in here.
Ah, fuck me.
What the heck? How do I get... Oh,
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
shut up. Wasn't there a... So it's not with this. I need a workbench.
I reckon they should.
Yeah, and it would be under other.
Didn't last a few days. Zachariah,
Yes, I heard you. Thanks.
you really should get some rest, Master.
Amen.
Albich and Benedict can handle the infirmary for a while.
No, I'm a physician. It's my job to treat people. It's the sick that need.
I've got a few more questions about that plague mask.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me where to find the things I'll need?
You can get the rope and leather almost anywhere. I'd say you'll find some lying around the construction site. And you can gather herbs from Yocham's garden.
And the recipe for the fragrant oil?
The monastery library has extensive collections. I'd be surprised if you didn't find something in there.
And once I've got all the materials, is there a recommended method?
Once you've got everything you need, there's a bench in the alchemical workshop where you can get to work. I'm not the handiest with this sort of thing, but if I can sew the mask, hanging herbs on it should be a cinch.
That's all. Thanks.
So I need rope. Alright. So I don't have that stuff. Which is probably why I avoided it the last time. So we might just go down there and... we need to... Alright, let's go finish that side quest.
What's that? What the? Huh. Strange. I must be mad.
How did I get away with that? I have no idea.
What are you doing here?
Don't come back!
Huh?
Go on, find your master. Don't come back! Go on, find your
Oh, that was the body I needed to inspect?
You crawl back here, you'll get the strap.
Right then. Where to begin? I'll start with the younger one. Muscle stiff, but the body looks supple. What's that in his hair? Better mind my fingers. Rigor mortis is wearing off. He can't have been dead more than a few hours. He vomited up his guts before he died. Just like that old confessor. It's all clumped together. Looks like flour, or maybe lime.
I'm supposed to taste it? Whatever.
Yeah, it's flour. Ugh. Bruising, some dried blood, but no broken bones. He's young, but his hands are a mess. Covered in scars, nails broken, looks like hard labor. And 2 workers did go missing. That can't be a coincidence. Those bruises are odd. Regular. Almost perfectly circular. Looks like cupping marks. Someone might have tried to ease a fever or pain. I don't see anything odd here. Ribs intact, belly soft. No sign of violent death. Just his back and hips are badly scraped. No blood. Like he was dragged over gravel after he died. A few old scars. Gravel embedded in both knees. And, blood around the groin. Barely dried. Could it have leaked out after death? Mixed with bowel contents. Bloody diarrhea. Like with the infection. That's everything with this one. Now for the older one. Pale, sunken eyes, missing some teeth, though that might just be age.
What's up with his head?
But that hole in his head is someone's doing. Small, round, clean, like it was drilled. I've heard of that method before, used in cases of unbearable headache or seizures. But who tried that outside the infirmary? Completely stiff. Clenched tight. Like he was ready for a fight. Rigor mortis well advanced. Died long before the fire. Skin's badly scratched. And there's a thorn stuck here. Maybe a rose? Stiff as a board. But no broken bones. Back and shoulders all scratched up. Like he was dragged through brambles. And around his neck and chest he's got red blotches on the skin. Those blotches look familiar. They're a bit like the ones on that old confessor. Looks like this poor wretch caught the same thing.
Maybe it is the plague we're dealing with.
Knees are scraped and scarred. He must have worked hard in his life. Well, what's clear is they didn't die in that burning hut. More likely they succumbed to the infection spreading in the monastery. The symptoms match perfectly. Either way, it wasn't a cold-blooded murder. Someone tried to treat them, brutally, but still. And it didn't work. Someone must have hauled the bodies into that shed. And it left marks on them. It might be possible to trace where they came from.
Is there guards? Yeah. Oh, that's our camp.
Not much left of the shed. Elijah had more luck than sense. A torch? Damn, this wasn't an accident. Someone torched the shed to cover their tracks. At least this grill is here. Oil. Burns like the devil. No wonder there's barely anything left of the shed. Overturned sacks, soaked ground, so that's why the dead man had flour in his hair.
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
Just walk like you belong here. That's the trick in life. Just walk like you belong. This sober this dude up? Onions definitely will. Bite into him.
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
Don't you backtalk me.
It looks like you're feeling better.
My head stopped spinning, but I don't feel any better. I wish everyone would just leave me be.
I've only got a few more questions. Answer them, and I'll leave you in peace.
Promise me first you'll keep this to yourself. What I tell you, and even that you found me here.
You have my word.
All right. Ask away.
Did you see anyone else at the fire?
No. Just the dog was there.
The dog?
That's how I noticed the fire. The dog was darting about, barking like mad, so I thought there was someone inside. Someone alive.
How did you even notice the fire? What were you doing outside?
I couldn't sleep, so I went for a walk. It was just chance.
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
Just chance. You sure? I don't think the abbot would be happy about folk wandering around at night.
So what if I took a little walk?
You sure you weren't sneaking off somewhere for a drink?
Hey, what do you even know about me? After a night like that, you'd have had a drink too.
All right. Sorry. When you dragged out those 2 bodies, what did you do then?
While I was pulling out the second one, other people had noticed the fire. One of the knights grabbed me and started yelling that I was the arsonist. Luckily, he saw the bodies and how I was covered in, well, the same filth they were. Then the people from the monastery came. They sent me away and took the bodies off somewhere. I don't know what happened after that.
I've seen the corpses, and I've got a few questions.
Does it have to be?
I noticed some strange things about them.
Like what?
They had something white left in their hair, like lime or flour.
Limes used by the workers on the building site, and the mills just nearby. But how it got in their hair, I've no idea.
Dead men weigh a lot. How did you even get them out of the burning shed?
On my back? Like carrying a sack.
Oh.
Why?
Their backs were badly scraped, so I thought maybe you dragged them by the legs or something.
That must have happened before. Maybe when someone dragged them in. Godlessness.
It looks like they died of the same illness that's spreading through the monastery infirmary.
Christ! And I touched them. But I feel fine. So far.
You'd best go and see Brother Benedict. He'll examine you, and at least clean up those burns.
All right then.
Do you have any idea who those 2 were?
I've no idea. It was dark. I couldn't see their faces. Thank God. As it is, I'll be dreaming about this for a long time.
Thanks. I'll leave you be now.
Wait, I have no idea what to do with myself. I thought I'd finally do something right for once in my life. And how did I end up? Covered in shit, face burned, and humiliated. I'd rather never step outside the door again.
What are you on about? You acted like a hero.
Hardly. I'm a coward and a drunk.
Who ran into the flames to save his fellow man.
Aye. And what did it get me?
If not for you, they'd have burned to ash and wouldn't even have a decent burial. This way they can pass on with dignity. So stop feeling sorry for yourself and be a bit proud, all right?
Right. Right. Thanks.
Softy.
Huh.
What do you want?
That's one deep rut. Whoever dragged them, the poor wretches gave him a rough time.
I don't even know if I'm in the right area.
Now I get what Elijah was talking about. Ugh. Ugh. That's disgusting. But there's no other way. A cart and rose bushes. If he dragged them through the ditch, no wonder they were in such a state. Wheel tracks. Headed that way towards the gate.
Something's telling me to climb in here. Ah, that's why.
Locked, damn it. This way won't work. I'll have to
Oh.
find another route. The tracks are clear. That cart was bloody heavy. The cart tracks lead to the herbalists. Maybe Joachim knows more. Poor
That's the
beast.
dog.
Who did this to you? What in damnation is going?
You said they were better. Were you lying or just that stupid?
They took a turn for the worse. It came out of nowhere, and there was no saving them.
And those books I got for you. You've half the monastery's library in here. Did you even bother looking at them?
I read every one, but I told you 100 times, I am not a physician. I don't know what you all expected from me.
You were supposed to use your head, damn it. Now everyone and their dog is sniffing around here.
I couldn't just...
I thought I made myself clear. They stay here, you don't leave, and nobody must know a thing.
But what was I supposed to do? Your master...
Provided you with everything you needed and paid you generously. Or am I wrong? What about that fire? Were you just covering your ass, or planning to rat on us too?
They were infected. For the sake of everyone in the monastery, I did what had to be done.
Doing what has to be done. For everyone's sake. Delish! You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Is it really worth it to you? You want to try me?
Ah! You know what? I want that. This.
Were you trying to get rid of the bodies? Were you trying to get rid of the bodies?
Get rid of them? No. But should they rot under my roof? I only hope the fire would consume them, and that'd be the end of it.
Did you try to treat those poor souls yourself?
I did my best. On the orders of Master Zacharias, I tried everything, even against their will, but either the sickness had advanced too far, or I simply lacked the knowledge.
All right. And now the prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
I mean, the dude got stabbed like
Oh, Christ above.
10
Go
times.
with God. Amen.
I mean, would it be wrong to rob him? I don't necessarily. Well, before anybody else sees, we might as well loot up, see what's around here. Let me heal. Do I have a bleed? Yes, I do. Hey, there's the sword. At least I have a sword now. Let's see what this letter has. I think I can... I don't know if I can get in this way. We're gonna find out. That was kind of pointless. Oh. I don't have a... Dang, I thought I did.
To your health, my friend. Hopefully the worst is behind us.
May not a drop go to waste.
You rats! Hey! Henry! It was his fault those two died. He was the first to know about the epidemic, and he tried to keep everything hushed up. He blackmailed the herbalist to hide them and treat them at his place. And when those bodies were found, what did he do? He sent that lackey of his to get rid of him,
And he just drank.
You Akamis.
Dead. And that Dinesh of yours, too. So now you kill me. Give me just one more reason.
That's that reason.
Albik? Albik, what is it?
It's the wine.
If I were you, I'd hold back a while. For everyone's sake.
Oh, I don't like this guy.
Poisoned him? Why?
Calm down. He's still breathing.
What do you mean, still?
Whether he survives is up to you, and whether you're finally willing to cooperate.
Speak, traitor. What do you want from me?
I want Albic's closely guarded records on the treatment of King Venceslas.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb. Albic spent a lot of time with him. I want to know what he wrote down.
So, it was you who turned our chamber upside down?
Me? No, that was Dinesh.
You swine. Albert confided in you that he had them, and you poisoned him so that...
I was hoping to frighten him. Maybe he'd give them to me for safekeeping. But the mad old fool went and hid them somewhere. So I need you to find them.
And if I bring you the records, you'll give me the antidote?
Not so fast. There's one more thing. Something King Sigismund himself would greatly value. Apparently, somewhere in this monastery, there's a relic from the Holy Land, brought here years ago by a knight.
And that's what those workers were after. But they failed.
Morons.
I've no idea what you're on about. Sigismund wants you to find some relic for him.
King Sigismund knows a legend of Sir Boleslav Bavor of Blatna, who brought a relic from the Holy Land to Bohemia. What he doesn't know is that Sir Boleslav was buried with it, right here in the monastery.
So you plan to present it to him on a golden platter and hand it over in exchange for a medal and a fat reward?
Something like that. I have good reason to believe the relic is of great value to the king. Once you've got the relic and the records, come to the church. We'll meet there. And one last piece of advice. Hurry. The substance acts slowly, but the longer you make Albic wait, the worse the consequences.
And what's to stop me grabbing you by the neck, beating the antidote out of you, and dragging you to the abbot?
The fact I'm not a fool. I haven't got the antidote on me, so we can go to the abbot and spend hours blaming each other. Meanwhile, Albic will die, right here on the cold ground in a puddle of his own vomit. If he's to survive, we do this my way. Do we understand each other?
You bastard.
You miserable bloody bastard. I'll do it, but only for Albic's sake.
I expected nothing less.
Can I kill him?
Henry, the records, they're behind the scales.
What? What scales? Albic?
Behind the scales. Whatever that means. Might have been in that book. Let's... You know what? We'll spend just the second. Those that like the lore books and stuff. I'll read these three here that are new. As always, you can always pause and read the page. Okay, so that's not... Oh, and...
I can't just hand the real records over to Zacharias.
Okay, so... Scales. Behind the scale. Let's go get
Henry,
that relic.
is something wrong? I just saw Master Zacharias. He nearly knocked me over, then ran out without a... Henry, you're hurt.
Aye. Could someone help me out?
Why don't you try and sleep it off? I have much to do here, and I'm sure you could use some bed rest.
No.
No, I don't have time to sleep. I have important work to do.
Suit yourself. Let's see. Oh, you're lucky it's not bleeding. Does anything else hurt? Any fever? Blurred vision, perhaps?
I don't think so. Just a few cuts and bruises.
Good. I'll just clean them up for you then.
Oh. I thought I would have to sleep to heal.
There. It should be better now.
I feel like a new man. Thanks.
Hey, yo.
Don't mention it. And be more careful from now on, all right? Henry, is something wrong? I just saw Master Zacharias. He nearly knocked me over, then ran out without a word.
Everything's fine, Benedict.
I must be mad. Oh, to hell with it.
What's it like down there?
What do you think? Bill, damn, stay alert.
Any sign of those workers who've gone missing?
Apart from them not being here. Well, let's drop it, shall we?
Master Ludolf said we're not to leave anything unchecked. And I mean to oblige him. I'll give the place another once-over. You take a proper look down below, too. Ludolf's not too happy about those workers.
I can say. Well, if you wanted it that door, you should have climbed into this pit yourself.
Huh?
Kind of like that. Good night. Have a good sleep. Night. Sleep tight.
A crozier and mitre. That'll be an abbot's tomb. Abbot Vitus. Crispin mentioned him. Let's hope he forgives us for digging into Bavor's story again.
Ah, Crick map. That is the most useless map.
Some past abbot's tomb. Maybe even Heinrich. Nice. Sarcophagus of a nobleman. Disturbed by those workers. Most likely because of the large cross. But Bavor ought to be buried under an arrow crest. Ugh. I shouldn't linger here without the hood. Bavor's crest. So it's true.
What are we gonna find?
What? That's not Bavor. I need to tell Crispin.
Why you look like that? Where's this mural? So that's nowhere I want it to be. Alright.
Holy relics hidden in barrels of olives. Just like he wrote in his travel records. And the attack by Mamluk bandits. No doubt Bavor had courage aplenty. The King of Cyprus, Knight Bavor, and his relic. Though that shield looks a bit different than the one in Crispin's sketch. Almost the same. Only on the mural, it's got that inner scutcheon added. They gave a lot of space to Bavor's crest and his elevation. Likely at the knight's own request. And the crest's all in one. With an angel and the relic. That must mean something.
Can we get out here? Yeah.
Huh? I heard something. Fuck.
Not a single mention. Nowhere. Maybe there's something in the deposit.
Brother Crispin?
Henry, I searched through the archives again to see if I might still find something on Bavor, but so far nothing. And your search in the crypt? Did you dare go down there?
I dared. And more than that, I truly did find Bavor's sarcophagus in the hidden chamber.
By all the saints? And the relic? Was it there?
No. I was hoping, but I don't think it's that simple. There's a sarcophagus with Bavor's crest, but Bavor isn't the one lying in it.
What? You?
I had to know. Judging by the robes, I'd say it's an abbot or some other high-ranking cleric.
Good Lord, that's truly strange.
I swear it's true. But now I haven't the faintest idea what to do next. I was kind of hoping you might come up with an explanation. That chamber looked untouched for years.
Explanations do come to mind, but they're purely speculation. It's possible Bavor was never buried here at all. Or perhaps his grave was moved.
Another thought just occurred to me. What if Abbot Vitus was the first to go looking for Bavor? He found him, maybe even took the relic, and then tried to cover it all up.
But why would an abbot do such a thing?
I don't know. I'm only thinking aloud. But you must admit, it can't be ruled out.
Perhaps not. But before jumping to conclusions, let's examine the other possibilities. It's quite possible the remains were moved, and that's why Abbot Vitus shut down my investigation. It is a sensitive matter, after all.
But why would anyone move him? Isn't that against God's will or something?
There are reasons for it. They're internal matters of the monastery. I shouldn't be discussing them with a layman.
Oh, come on, Crispin. We're searching for Bavor together. Surely you could make an exception. Just forget for a moment I'm not a monk like you, and tell me what you know. Please.
Oh, very well. Since you're so insistent, to be laid to rest in the monastery crypt near the altar is the best one can hope for the soul of the departed. Normally such places are reserved for abbots, but this privilege can be granted to others in rare cases.
That would explain why Bavor might be buried there, but not why he isn't.
I'm getting to that. A place of such honor may be given for great deeds, or a truly generous donation. But if the person has been dead for a long time, and has no surviving kin to speak for him, then it's possible the body may be moved to make way for a deceased abbot or a potential new benefactor.
I see. And I understand that's not an easy thing for you to speak about.
Thank you. Still, the deceased isn't simply tossed aside. He's respectfully moved to another resting place, just not as prestigious.
Right. But that brings us back to the question. So where could they have moved Bavor to?
Most likely to the consecrated field next to the monastery, or the graveyard by the infirmary church of St. Cosmas and Damian.
Hang on. That consecrated field is enormous. I'll be searching for weeks, and I can't even get in there now. Better to scout the infirmary church first.
God be with you, Henry. I hope you manage to find Bavor at last.
I saw that mural of Bavor you spoke of, and I think I noticed something slightly unusual.
Ah? Really? What was it?
That Bavor crest. In the mural, it's shown differently from your sketch. Seems to be the elevated version, as mentioned in the travel records, with the inner scutcheon. And on it is the Jerusalem cross. There's also an angel. And Bavor had himself depicted holding the relic. It looked to me like Bavor had the layout made very deliberately.
I must have missed that. Or perhaps I've simply forgotten. But you're right, it does sound rather deliberate.
Indeed. But I still don't know what to make of it.
Bavor clearly put a great deal of thought into his burial. That depiction isn't just a coincidence or some artist's fancy. It was Bavor's intention, and there's certainly a hidden meaning in it.
I'll ponder it on my way to the infirmary graveyard. I've got a bit of an odd question.
That doesn't surprise me. We live in strange times, brother.
Well, that's for certain. But if I wanted to make a book or a document that matched the original as closely as possible, what should I be careful about?
Why are you asking?
Brother, I'm speaking to you scholar to scholar, and I won't take much of your time. In my studies, I came across certain writings with rather intriguing ideas. I'd like to spread them beyond the walls of this monastery.
A most noble idea, brother. I shall advise you. You must make sure to choose matching covers and the same type of parchment. If you have the original in front of you, it shouldn't be hard to imitate the script and style.
Covers? Parchment? Where would I find such things?
That I truly don't know. Here in the library we only have very basic parchment. It depends what exactly you need. Perhaps in town, some scriptoriums might be better equipped.
Scriptoriums? Right. Thanks.
That's a word he's never heard before. Alrighty. It's behind the scales, so... Back here?
Maybe I should read the real records first.
I don't think I have the real records. This is King Sigismund. Yeah, none of these are. So we still need to find that. Whoops. Behind the scale. Ah! No. Ah! Wait a second. I gotta first find these. Alrighty.
You'd best move along.
You'd best move along. Hush it, Buster.
What's that?
Nothing.
Strange.
Strange the last 600 times you fell for that one.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Don't let it happen again. Wait a second. I need to go back here. Oh.
Right then. Hopefully Bavor lies here, relic and all. God grant that Albic holds on. Another unmarked grave. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up in one like this myself. And in a far worse place. A nobleman. He must have had luck, or a purse full of groschen to be buried within monastery walls. May the Lord Christ watch over your house, brave sir. Seems to be a nobleman laid to rest here. But I don't recognize the crest. Glory to you and your house, unknown lord. Who knows who lies here? Let's not disturb them. A humble grave. Doesn't look like Bavor's. I'd rather meet someone alive now. Boleslav's crest! At last!
Of course, it's the last
Let's
one
hope
that
his
I look
lord
at.
lies somewhere nearby.
I love that we are a gravedigger.
And the rest, the armor, the crest, the sword. It has to be him. The valiant knight Boleslav Bavor. May his soul rest in peace. Only no sign of the relic. But then again, the mural showed that in escutcheon in his crest. Forgive me, Master Bavor. You won't be needing it anymore.
That is an amazing sword. I can't have the armor? If I'm gonna dig the dude up.
Let's see if I understood it right.
Oh.
By all the saints. Praise be to thee, our almighty Lord, and praise be to thee, merciful Christ, who suffered on the cross for us. Thank you for remembering us sinners in this time of trial, and for letting me find this treasure. Forgive us our trespasses, and spare us from this dreadful plague. Let the righteous triumph, cast down the treacherous, and please save Master Albic's life. Amen.
Wow. So we did find it. Can I put back? Nope. Alrighty. So we did find the relic in Foreign Crispin. We just need to get the documents. But I think I'm going to end this episode here. This is a really good spot to stop. Nothing's really going on. I don't have to worry about being caught. But thanks for watching. It's a shorter episode, but I kind of like doing these a little bit shorter now. Just kind of keep it quick and easy. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. And if I missed anything, let me know in the comments.